So we'll be using the latest generation of equipment, and that means that we can reduce the environmental impact compared to, say, an older generation of locomotive and rolling stock through things like using the electro-pneumatic braking on the wagons and the more efficient diesel engines on the locomotives. Our plan is to put hard covers on the wagons themselves, and that'll help control any potential dust emissions coming off the tops of the wagons in high winds or when they're travelling. That would be an Australian first for the coal industry. There's no other project or mine that's doing that at the current point in time. The wagon covers themselves will be quite similar to what you see in the wagons that are used to transport wheat. So the technology itself is quite well established and proven in that respect. So the trains will travel from our project to the west of the Hume motorway, and they'll travel down through Moss Vale and then out along the Moss Vale to Unanderra line and then down to Port Kembla. There are a few level crossings out around the Robertson area and Sheepwash Road that the trains will traverse. But generally speaking, the traffic impact of those trains will be no different from the existing Tahmoor coal trains, for example. So the big benefit from the project in terms of traffic will be removing the existing level crossing on Berrima Road at the Boral Cement Works. The noise impact will be very similar to existing train movements, with the benefit that our locomotives will be a little bit quieter and we'll have less noise from the wagons associated with the braking system that we're using, which means that you don't get the sort of bunching noise that you can get with the older style of wagons. The reason for that is that the brakes are all applied simultaneously throughout the train rather than in an accordion effect. So coal trains have the lowest priority in terms of using sections of track. So basically the commuter traffic has the top priority, and then freight trains and then coal trains are at the bottom. So what that means is if there is a commuter service nearby or impending on that section of track, the coal train will be held up and the commuter train will be allowed to pass.